I'm a bit tuck it out. I'm a bit tuck it out. Right now it is 1:16 p.m. I'm running about 5 hours of sleep. I came back home at around 5:30 because the night or that early morning, 1 a.m. It's April the 23rd, yeah, 1 a.m. today. I was at Lake Moogerah watching the Lyrid Meteor Shower. Now, why was I at that Lyrid Meteor Shower? Because we just watched Project Hail Mary a few weeks ago, and we were like, dude, let's watch a meteor shower. And then we were like, hell yes, let's watch a meteor shower. And the next one happened to be April 23rd, 22nd, which happened to be like the peak times. I live in Brisbane. We drove about an hour and a half to Lake Moogerah, and we watched a few, look like falling stars, or meteorites, or meteors. I'm not sure the correct terminology, but man, was it so cool. We took a few photos. Next time, I will try to figure out how to set up my camera to do time-lapse photos, because I did not know how to do that. And even if I did, I'm sure I had to do some special setup to account for like how dark it is, like the nighttime. A few things to note. I'm also really hungry. There's chicken soup right there and rice. A few things to note. This is my first time ever seeing meteor showers, and it was such a cool thing. Every time these ones were really quick. They were like shoo, they were like shoo, like that, and then disappear. We'd see that, and then we're just like, whoa, you see that? And we were there for about 2 hours just looking at stars, and we were just talking, we were just vibing. There were quite a few other people. This was at the Lake Moogerah, I think it's called Hague Park. We initially went to Caravan Park, but apparently there were like boon gates there. I was like, all right, let's find a public park around Lake Moogerah, and we watched it there. We did a little research. Apparently Lake Moogerah was one of the best places to go stargazing, as it was an hour and a half drive from Brisbane City, all the way inland. I'll like sprinkle in photos, actually, I'll sprinkle in photos of some photos I took on my phone of the actual starry night sky. But what we did was just lie down on a blanket and just look up at the sky, and it was awesome. This is a few notes to myself to remember. The cold is not to be underestimated at 2 in the morning. Man, was it free. I thought it wasn't going to be that cold. Oh, like, I knew it was going to be cold. Like, I wore a jacket, but I didn't realize it was going to be that cold, because I was like, we're like kind of far inland, so surely there isn't going to be like too much wind. I was dead wrong. There was so much wind. It wasn't windy like things were flying. It was just like every time a breeze hit, oh my goodness, shivering. I was like shivering. My hand, like all the time. My hands, when I was lying back, my hands would be on my back or on my butt, just trying to keep them warm. So what was occurring before that was I had slept the previous day because my sleep schedule was going to get thrown off because of the meteor shower. So I'd slept throughout my afternoon, woke up, went to work, finished work around 10, left work, took a shower, and then went to pick up my friend, and then we drove to Lake Moogerah. And it is a long drive. I haven't done that before, but that is really cool now that I can say, yeah, I went on a really long drive. Lake Moogerah that was a really good suggestion. I think it was a Reddit thread or something we saw that on, of the best places to go stargazing in Brisbane. I mean, what else was there? There were lots of other people there doing the same thing, but they were definitely more experts. They pull up blankets. They had like this thing called an Udi. It's a popular thing in Australia, I think. We had like snacks, but we ended up not eating a lot. Actually, I can just show you. So these were all the snacks we bought prior. So there's about 3 bags of chips, 2 chocolate bars, wafers, candies, and this one was the most important one. A pack of Red Bulls. Like this is a 4-pack of Red Bulls. The only thing we consumed was a box of grapes and these cans of like this like coffee in a drink kind of thing. Those are the only things we consumed. The rest of the time we just talked and looked up the stars. It was it was such a stellar experience. Project Hail Mary. Anyway, yeah, next time just bring an extra blanket. Maybe wear 2 jackets because it actually was pretty cold. Wear boots. I just wore shoes, like running shoes, but next time I'm gonna wear boots, like heavy boots. It's kind of heavy. And leave earlier. We arrived there around 1 a.m., 1:30, like somewhere between 1 and 1:30. So next time leave a bit earlier. But yeah, I definitely want to do it again. Apparently the biggest one is in December. I forgot what it's called, but I mean, I've been living in the city. I haven't left the city in a while, and I saw the Milky Way, that gas, the nebula, the gas cluster thing. It looks like clouds, but I know it's like a group of space dust. Anyway, I just thought I'd put this out there, kind of a recollection of the amazing night I just had. Yeah, definitely want to do that again and be more prepared this time. That's pretty much all I had to say. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one. I forgot to say this earlier, but apparently today was like perfect conditions. I mean, there was not a cloud in sight. Yeah, it was awesome. I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep, so excuse my appearance and my slow thoughts and my slurred words. I'm not drunk or anything. I'm just a bit tired.